Hey, what's up, Taurus? How's it going, Bull Gang? Robin here. Welcome to my channel, AriesFireTarot. So guys, it's time for bonus reading for June 2021. If you guys have been watching for a while, you know that I do bonus readings at the end of every month that give you a sort of a different perspective on your life, a little bit more deeper insight. So I have this spread called Unlock Your Life. All right, so it's going to be a 5-card pull, and I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot to do this reading for you. And it's just going to look at ways that you can unlock your potential to a higher level. So I hope this is a really cool read for you, and I hope you enjoy it. So this is going to be for Taurus in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I feel like I need to clear the deck a little bit. Clear the deck. And yeah, I like to jump right in, you guys, as you know, so I don't waste any time on a big, long, ambling intro. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. Just know that this reading is being done for you with love and light. I will channel messages from my team in spirit, my spirit guides who surround me with love and many blessings. And yeah, I hope this resonates. And let me know in the comments, guys. Don't be shy. I know Taurus is not a shy sign, so I expect to hear from you. So the first card we're going to look at is how to unlock magical powers in your life. Everybody has magic. It's just a matter of remembering it and bringing it to the surface so that you can probably manifest your life to a greater degree. So I'm going to do one more shuffle, and then I'm just going to take the top card from the deck here and have a look. Wow. Okay. So the card I pulled for you guys is the Wheel of the Year. So in most decks, this is called the Wheel of Fortune or Fortune's Wheel. So this is the Wheel of the Year in Witch's Tarot. And this is basically letting you know that things will happen in divine and perfect timing. All you have to do is go with universal flow. This card is asking you to just have faith in what the universe has for you next, no matter if you're going to interpret it as good or bad, up or down. Everything is designed in your life to happen at precisely the right moment to match your karmic soul journey on your earth walk. So there is something happening here for you. Anytime you see the wheel, there is something big about to happen for you. All you guys have to do is enjoy the ride. I'm just actually going to write that down. Hold on for a second. So something that I got a message while I was writing that down, and of course I had a little sip of tea while I was at it. Practicing the art of detachment could really help your life to move forward and unlock your magical powers. You just have to accept it, the gifts of life. And again, whether it is seen as sunshine or rain is completely going to be up to you, and to be grateful for life's experiences. If you're not familiar with the art of detachment, it really helps you to release any sort of emotion attached to situations and sometimes people. So that could be really helpful in helping you to unlock your magical powers. And again, trusting universal flow, don't fighting it. Like, why is this happening to me? Life is reacting to you. So have a little bit of a look. And I really want to I keep on getting one of my guides going, tell them about the art of detachment, which I have already, but apparently you need to hear it again. So check it out. It really does help. It's like having that feeling that it is because it is, and that's all. So I'm going to pull a card for you guys to unlock your creativity. So creativity allows you to expand your mind and do things, you know, with a creative flair. And maybe it's as simple as dressing in a different way, or trying a new hairstyle, or being bold about your cosmetic choices, or what it is that you'd like to do with your life. If you want to paint or whatever it is, if you want to read tarot or become anything, your creative powers. So I'll have a card for that for you guys, Taurus. Unlock your creativity. Okay, so we've got the Star card. So there is something in your life that you just have to choose to shine bright as. I'm getting messages like maybe your talent was suppressed when you were a child. Maybe something was perceived by parents or people in your family group that just thought that what you were doing was a waste of time, or it was impractical or foolish. Again, I'm getting something to do with design, like designing clothing, like, or dancing, or something that really allows the power of your chi, your life force, to flow through you. But somebody was like basically pish-poshing you and saying, oh, that's just so ridiculous, and nobody ever makes a living from doing that. But they do. You know, people rise to the top, and it's just by letting that free flow thought loose. So the star card is just asking you to shine bright, have that eternal optimism, that what it is that you feel the most love for. Like, you guys, when it comes to tarot, it's my passion, okay? And this is the thing that makes me feel the freest. When I'm reading tarot cards, the time goes by the fastest. So identifying something that you do, it could be writing poetry, singing, playing an instrument, something like that, where you lose all track of time and you feel like you're shining super bright. That is the thing that is going to unlock your creativity. And when you do something with love and passion, it will eventually bring you wealth, or, you know, enough money to live on, or the highly satisfying thing about your life that you couldn't go on without. So I find that really interesting here. It's like you guys are being really guided to forget about what other people say about your passions, because it's not their life, okay? And if you were told as a child that you would never amount to anything by doing something of the creative arts, I mean, you just have to look at the world around you and see how many people have succeeded and how many people are just having the time of their lives, you know, being on stage and painting and all of that stuff. So, I mean, just try that. Okay, so this is an interesting card. I'm going to show you guys this card in a sec, but the next card position is to unlock compassion. Okay, so there's something here with the Page of Swords that I pulled for you guys. This is to maybe think twice about something when you see a situation. You know, there's a lot of really horrible things going on in the world right now. For an example, and I think this happens in a lot of cities, because I was talking to my son who lives in Toronto and I live in Manitoba. And I said, you know, there's people actually taking up residence in bus shelters, okay? Bus stops. So you could see something that causes a visceral reaction with you, and you might have something to say about it, and you might want to like swing that sword and say something really cutting, but you're being guided to just step back and have a look and say, well, what if that was me in my position? I don't think there's so many of us that are swimming in so much money that we're that far away from being on the streets, or being without, or having to use a food shelter, or, you know, you never know what's going to happen in your country, and maybe you have to run, just grab all your stuff and leave. But there's something, and this is too, I think there's a very strong influence in your childhood that was saying, this is not an appropriate way to live. This is not an appropriate field to choose for your creativity, especially if you love doing something that, you know, nobody else in your family was doing, and you're being urged to follow a traditional path. I see somebody in your family that had very, very strong views about how other people should live their lives. So it's time to take a step back from that and maybe start helping instead of, like I said before, swinging the sword. The sword has to do with the way that you think about people. And I find that putting yourself in other people's shoes, or changing your perspective, and like, how would I like to be treated if I was the person sitting on the street begging for money, you know, or if I had no place to live, how would I want to be treated? So I think that's very important for you guys to stop the sharp tongue, and then purposefully put compassion ahead of that. How would I feel for my fellow human if I were in that situation, right? So let's have a card here, Taurus, to unlock your prosperity. Oh, there's a nice card here for you. Oh, wow. Okay, so everything that I was telling you before with the wheel card, hold on. Not fighting the flow. Shine as you are, not as somebody else's version of who you should be. Finding intentional compassion towards people, yourself and others. Okay, how to unlock your prosperity. The card that came out for that is the Hanged Man. And this is to just like really remove yourself from any sort of situation and see it in a different way. You know, there's so many people that lead with altruism. So I'm seeing where that could be a very big gift for you, Taurus, you know, to just sort of stand back and look at things. And again, with a detachment, like maybe how to solve a situation instead of how to, you know, have some sort of a sharp comment about it. So you are being guided to flip your script 180 degrees and say, okay, yeah, there's so many people in this situation and there's a reason for it. And do I want to be one of those people that are bashing the homeless or, you know, not having compassion? And a lack of compassion or understanding is not just saying something insulting, it's putting blinders on and walking by it. And I think that's a really unfortunate circumstance of the human condition, is that we're so used to stuff like this that people can just walk by and not even bat an eye. It's like, okay, well, that's not my problem, but we're all here. We're all one. We're all united. And I just saw an angel number 1155, you guys. So there is a different way that you could be looking at life completely. So it could be a time where you need to just sit back and have a little bit more intention for yourself. And look where all of this started. Like, are these really your own opinions on how you should feel about people with less than, or what you should do with your talents or passions? So I would really look to something like early years, almost like, because when you're in an environment where people are telling you what to do and what to think, that is brainwashing, and it usually occurs and is solidified by age 7. So if you have a belief system that is related to yourself or other people, you want to just sort of regress back to that and look at it and go, okay, well, that's not even my point of view. How do I really feel about that? So this is going to be an opportunity for you guys to sort of peel the layers back on yourself, okay? So let's see how to unlock peace of mind for you guys. This is such a beautiful card. I pulled the 3 of Cups, and this is like finding people who resonate with your vibration. This is finding your tribe and people that just, you can sit and be yourself and say and do anything that you want. And this is like, it's the most beautiful thing in the world where you don't have to explain your soul to somebody, or what's in your heart, or why you feel attracted to express yourself in a certain way, or why you want to go help people. This is like where you guys could really surface to be just an extraordinary person having an ordinary human life. So I find these are really compelling cards for you guys. So I want to remind you again to enjoy the ride. And if you're having any kind of thoughts that you just don't know where they came from, but you do believe them, maybe go back and sort of like dissociate yourself from the origins of that. Okay, so very cool cards for you guys. With love and many blessings. I'm going to see you next time. Bye.